Hey there, I'm Jacqueline, and I am here to connect you with some amazing information. This information is going to cover what to do when you are looking for new and great clients for your cleaning business. This could be adding on to existing clientele, but today I'm going to especially focus if you are a new startup home service business and you have zero clients, what you can do to get the ball rolling. All right, let's begin. Now, going from zero clients to a calendar that is filled could sound like a dream, but we've done it before and I want to show you exactly how we do it. This document that I am going to be scrolling through as we are discussing all of this is going to be available to you if you would find it helpful. It's taken me several hours to compile and years of information that I've learned myself, and I think it has an incredible amount of value. So if you would like a copy of this sent to you for free, go ahead and comment below, and I will be happy to do so. But overall, we are going to focus on when you have very few, we're going to even say zero clients on your calendar, to changing that calendar to a book that's filled and growing and has repeat sustainable customers coming again and again. And best yet, we're going to do so without offering discounts and forgetting ways of the past that haven't served us, and we need to find better ways of growing. So you are in the right space, and this training is meant for you if you are ready to expand your business and you don't have a lot of time. I know in the manual trades like we work in, focusing on doing the service frontward facing with your customer takes up 98% of the time, and that 2% that you have left for yourself is often not spent learning about social media or Facebook ads or even good ways to come up with a promotion for your business. But instead, you are that sort of person that you just want to pour your heart and your soul and your effort into the service itself. I'd also love to welcome you here if you've wasted money on ads before, be it Facebook or Instagram, and you thought you had a pretty picture and put it up, and sure you got some likes, but at the end of the day, it didn't affect your revenue, your bottom line, and no appointments or few were actually scheduled off of the time that you took that chance. And I know you take a chance and then a year later you take another chance, but instead of that touch and go method of dripping money into ads, I'm going to tell you how we can take a different tactic. Now, when you have zero people in your clientele or a lack of testimonials or even before and afters, it's hard to ask for people's trust. And we ask for people's trust when we ask them to invite us into their home for a service such as a house cleaning, be it a power wash on my backyard or a cleaning on my kitchen. My home is a very personal space, and I want to feel like I can trust you, and I know you, and others have trusted you and not been wronged. So we are going to do this in a very strategical way. We're going to forget the ways of the past. I like to think the ways of the past are things that I've been seeing for going on 15 to 20 years, like discounts that model like Groupon or referral sites that work with home service professionals and take a huge cut of the appointment booked. We will find that people that connect with the Yelp and Groupon and Angie's List are decent human beings, but they are looking for a deal instead of a wonderful service provider. So instead of looking for people that just want a value, realizing that there's a good amount of the population that a $10 save doesn't matter as much as having the service professional show up on time and do a good quality job. To me, a $10 save would not matter if you show up 2 hours late. So instead, having access to people that are, instead of penny pinching, they're looking for a higher quality, and you are that higher quality. Now, another thing that is a way of the past that I absolutely do not love and could not suggest more to stay away from, especially when it comes to growing your business, is referrals. Now, if you have your number one client sending you referrals, you're all set. As long as they stay happy and they continue to do so, and they're continuing to meet new friends and they don't move away, referrals could be great. But one time I had someone who she enjoyed using my business's services, but I didn't necessarily enjoy doing business with her too much, and I found myself in a referral engine of people that were exactly like this woman. They were very sensitive and always late and always irritable and always questioning my pricing and always just a lot of stuff that that maybe to others it wouldn't be a pain point, but to myself it was a bit frustrating. So over time, I stepped away from not only that person referring me that business, but found out that I wanted to be in control of who I was inviting to into my business as a customer, and found out that not many people are that way, but people who are picky and negative hang out with people that are picky and negative. So if you are to tap into the referral engine, which can be great for businesses, make sure that you are depending upon someone that you know has your back and is the ideal person that you want to work with, because you can find out the hard way that you're not everybody's flavor of pizza. So another part of referrals are they're very sporadic, and when running and operating a business, the costs are not sporadic, they're constant. So 1 month you can get 10 referrals, and then 4 months later you might get two. So thinking of a way that we can take control and plan out a marketing system that will be there in terms of providing revenue for all of the bills and all of the income that you hope to receive on a steady basis is the way that we want to do it. So this is the new good way. We're going to create an offer that adds value and it doesn't discount. I'm going to show you what that looks like in just a second, but it's going to help you keep all of the profits. It's going to make you stand out from the people who are looking on the penny pincher sites. You're not going to have to split your commission. And these people, since they're brought onto you paying your full rate when you offer to rebook, or they choose to hit you up for, rebooking your service, they're not going to question your prices because they came to you at your base price instead of, oh, it was 50% off my first appointment and now I have to, pay another 50%. Like that is a hard bridge to gap. So in creating an offer, it's important to do this because we need some sort of imaging and messaging as to letting people know on the internet we want business. I myself have called, we had a plumbing emergency a couple years back. We called 17 plumbers, wondering how many, a couple we left voicemails with and stuff, but more than half of them, I thought, are they even in business still? Or do they want more business still? So I think, well, I know that when we have an offer out there saying, hey, I welcome first time homeowners, it invites people to say, I'm ready to meet you where you're at and provide you a level of service that you're wanting. So I'm going to help you create a visual that has an added, I call it an active service added to it instead of a discount, and it's going to excite the people that you're ready to meet. So this random act of kindness, instead of discounting your price, think of something that's a complimentary service to your business and you want to have more of these customers on your calendar. That might be confusing, so pause really quick. Example in question I'm going to show you the visual on is we had a window washing business, and windows are pretty simple. They're dirty, you clean them. The heights scare the heck out of me when I hear of our businesses that are climbing up on ladders all day long. But window washing is pretty straightforward. But when it comes to that industry being a cleaning outdoor space, there are a few add-on opportunities that we were able to come up with a act of kindness that really wowed a customer base. So this window washing company in question found out that their customers, they didn't know that they offered screen repair. And I know I'm sitting next to a screen right now and it looks like a cat got at it, but there's a little scratch in it. And I would love the next time that I have my windows washed for someone to say, hey, if you have any screens that need a bit of repair, I would be happy to, do one or two screens at gratis. So they found out when practicing this offer that people were just wowed because, like, you can't even put a price on. If I had my screen fixed, I don't know, would that be 10 or $100? Like, but the point is, I'd have to call someone extra out, make another appointment, get sent to their voicemail. A bunch of confusion later, I would still have that problem haunting me. Now, here is the advertisement of the offer that we came up with. Bring clarity to your view, one panel at a time. Receive a free screen repair when you schedule your first clean. This was a door hanger that my client had printed out and passed out throughout neighborhoods that they were working in already. But we also framed this and posted this on social media channels to be able to further invite and offer our services to a more extended pool of people. Now, one of my favorite places to put a offer once you have created an image and some verbiage around this is going to be your Google business profile. This is what appears when someone is searching for plumbers in a city near me or housekeeper in Denver, Colorado. So this is what the page looks like. And this is an amazing business that's leveraging an offer in an incredible way. So furnace troubles, book our $49 tune adjustment and calibration today as winter approaches. Call now. So posting an offer does not mean you have to pay for this, which is one of my favorite things for leveraging, because it's just taking the time to create something that you know is going to connect with your potential customer and putting it in image form. And then just it's like a social media update that Google allows you to have on your Google profile. Like I said, we also post this offer to all social media channels and email out. If there is an email list that you are working off of, that is something we definitely leverage. We might change the verbiage of, if we have your email address, you've most likely done business with us once, but maybe it's been 6 months, or maybe you signed up for through our website but never actually booked an appointment. So that has to be a little bit more case by case. But lastly, we use it for paid ads on Facebook and Instagram. When we run our ads on these sites, we do so by saying, hey, this is the offer that we have. And when we find somebody in your area that is an interested client, they would click the learn more button or schedule my appointment. And the super amazing tool that we have, that our business is a two-person team, and I feel like this tool takes the place of at least 3 or 4 employees in and of itself. But we use an AI booking receptionist that when a customer does click on our ad, it is instantly prompted to, hey, we saw that you have dirty windows and we need to get those fixed ASAP. We've got Tuesday at 10. How does that sound? It then collects the customer's name, address, square footage information. Is it a 1-story, a 2-story? And I love how it easily qualifies the lead without the business owner having to pick up the phone and follow up. Hey, we got your name and email off a form. No, it really acts as a virtual assistant and receptionist. So I'll go into that a little bit more as it starts to apply. But did a case study for a really cool cleaning company, and they were a startup. They had zero money, but they found themselves in a very competitive market. Well, at the same time, they had zero clients. So we used all of these tactics to be able to change the direction that this business had. When building a client base from scratch, it was very overwhelming to see the money and the spend and the employees that their competition in their area had, that this company did not. So we gave them some simple solutions. We helped them create an offer. And this does not relate to the business in question, but similar to this, even linked I love Canva. If you don't know Canva, Google them and start tinkering around with Canva. It's mostly free to use. And on this document, you can hit this link itself and it will take you to what is Canva, and you can edit this with your own pictures and text options. But reiterating, when we add value and clearly state that we want to give you something out of the kindness of our hearts, it's not an offer, but it's almost an invitation to be friends with a client, but we only want to see you for an hour. So after creating a great offer and shooting it out into the interwebs, we started to institute this amazing thing called Speed to Lead, that every question online or on a social media channel or on a Google business profile, we responded to in about a minute. Definitely under 5, but we found that, and studies do show that when customers are responded to within under 5 minutes, they stop searching. The other cleaning businesses on Google search aren't going to hit their brainwaves, and they're going to stop searching because they found you. They've gotten the answers to the question that they're looking for. You've given them peace of mind. And before even meeting you, you've already stepped out and offered great service. So our Speed to Lead is also made possible by our AI receptionist that if you want to meet her, you can hit this link there. And she responds to all of our FAQ 24/7 and really helps our business and our service providers that we work with stand out. Like I said, she allows appointments to be booked, asks very unique qualifiers to, are you a new client with us? Tell me about the square footage of your home. Is this a short-term rental? Do you have sensitivity to any cleaning products that we need to be made aware of? And then after the job is done, the review is automatically collected from your customer in a very human way. Not a here's a link to my Google review or Yelp review, but instead, tell me what you thought of the job we did today. And we use this tactic as a ways to kind of intercept what can happen. It's scary asking, what did you think of me? Or what did you think of my service? But it's something we need to do. And when we do so with a system, and I call it an automation of sorts, it makes it so if you as a business owner, it's Thursday or Wednesday today. If you as a business owner this Wednesday, you don't feel as confident, you aren't going to, when asking for that review, you're not going to sound hesitant. It's just going to be, hey, we enjoyed seeing you today. This is what we ask every client to go through. Please tell us how we did. If those reviews are and those words are positive, I might reach out and say, thank you so much. It really means the world to us. And here's a further incentive of why we want to keep you as a happy client. But if, say, tools were left behind on the job or a mess was left behind, and it's something that maybe isn't a reflection of you, but your employees, and a change needs to be made, and most importantly, the customer needs to be heard. That can be done so without a bad review because you've asked, how did we do? And how can I address what we've done? So giving you as the employer and business owner the opportunity to rectify a situation that maybe wouldn't have gone to your liking, I think is priceless. And this cleaning company within the first year of working with us was able to grow their client base to 250 recurring clients. And what I love is the word recurring. They are not chasing after new clients every single month. Like they want them because growth is great, but they have what they need to be sustainable, which I think is the biggest one of them all. 300% increase in revenue, their online presence went up by 70%, and their customer satisfaction garnered 95%. Now, the method that I've shown you isn't crazy, but it is involving new steps and something new. So while you'll see a lot of people in the home service space talk about, well, I ran an ad last week and it didn't do anything, or I did door knocking last week and I'm still left puzzled. Instead, coming up with some steps or using my own to be able to put a system that you can rinse and repeat and find actual success in is something that I would definitely urge you to do. And this is not rocket science, but it is some easy to use ways that you can benefit and really grow your reputation and your brand. If you are wanting more information on the virtual AI that we use for our booking, as she does 15 or so tasks, I've mentioned two of them. Like I said, request this document and you can, finding her here, use this link here to learn about her. Her name is Nova, and she's my dream come true. And the reason why I don't have to work 12-hour days anymore. But either way, use the information from this document as you will, but I hope that it brings you some focus, some success, and takes some of the stress as a business owner off of you because I know you deserve that. And appreciate your time. I look forward to seeing you again.